beautiful people. My name is Naila, your host for the Art of Living show. Our guest today is a game changer in her industry, and she is a tough boss lady. She makes children's spaces whimsical and turns dreams into reality. Her excellence in craftsmanship will blow your mind. Her creativity is quintessential, exceptional, and remarkable. She is married and blessed with 2 kids. She is none other than Mary Gatabaki. She invites us to her space to have a look around and to have a conversation. Let's discover, explore, and engage. Hello, Maria.
Hi, Naila.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, I can't wait to get into your space.
Is that for me?
This is for you.
Oh,
this is a special
thank
plant.
you.
By the way, it's called Christ plant.
Oh, wow.
You know, when Jesus was crucified, you know that crown up there?
Yeah.
This is the plant.
Oh, wow.
So I brought blessings into
I'm
space.
so honored.
Yes.
This is really special.
Absolutely.
Oh,
so you
thank
better
you so
take care
much.
of it.
It's going to go to some place very special, very inviting, right at the
Yes.
front there.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Karibu.
Asante. Thank you very much. So talk to me about this gorgeous space. It's so warm and cozy, very inviting.
Oh,
I love it.
You've used the exact words I actually used to describe my space.
Yeah.
It's very warm, it's inviting, it's very homely, and most importantly, it's very functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you always, whatever it is that you do, you make sure that your space is functional.
Functionality, that's the one thing that I think picked up in school is
Yeah.
the most important thing in design. Function before form. So you have to make things functional before they become beautiful.
Tell me, how big is your space?
Well, I really don't know how big it is,
How
but
many
it has
rooms?
many. Would you believe I can't really tell you off the cuff how many rooms it has? I think it has 5 bedrooms, I think. But what I love about it is the corners. It's the cozy spaces. It's the way it angles. You don't really just walk into like a big space. It has exciting corners. You have to, it's always surprising. You just go up the stairs, there's a space. You go, the space is all over. So I think it was well done. Very interesting. It may look big, but it's very cozy.
Very cozy.
Yeah.
Is that why you like the place? Because it has cozy corners and the way you just described it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I want to own a space. So if I take a space, I have to make it mine, and so that I can be able to love it and it can become my space. So right now, before I didn't really like it as much, but right now I really, because I put in a lot of work in it, I absolutely love this place.
I see stairs
Yes.
from here. How many floors is it?
It's 3 floors. So we have the ground floor, we have first, and there's another floor above.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And when I look at your space, you've chosen, this is not white.
Yes, it's not.
It's off-white.
Yes, it's actually a light top, beige, what some people call a light tan. Yeah.
Okay. Why were you very specific about the painting of your space? This sort of painting, specifically this one.
This specific.
Yeah.
Okay, what I love about it, it's not white, so it's not brilliant in your face. But the fact that it's close, it's a pale tan, allows you, you notice I haven't painted anything else, it's just tan all over. So it gives me a blank canvas to be able to do other things. And then I do love earthy tones because I think they are more homely, they are more welcoming. So yeah, I decided I just want to have a plain canvas so that whatever else I do, because if you look at my space, you'll realize that I am not the conventional person. I don't have like the usual 7-seater, 5-seater, I like mixing up pieces. And if you have like maybe like a strong color all over, I really don't want to play with that kind of game because I know I play around within the space. So I want to keep it easy for me to work around.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, how you ended up with this furniture in the space. The seats. They're not conventional. Just typical. You've mixed up the textures.
I have to laugh. I'm laughing because
Yes.
it's so ridiculous. So what I do is my eye is always on the ground, being a designer. So anytime I see a piece that I really love, I have to have it. And then what I tell myself, I mean, even my siblings, people who know me know that I have this saying where I say, I don't know where I'm going to use it in the house, but Nita Julia Mbele, you know, like I can keep it in storage, then I'll figure it out. Yeah, the mans of the house say that, you know what, this place is full of flowers and stuff like that. I need to have a place of my own. And so, you know. That
is special seat.
Yes, that seat. No, actually, yeah, nobody sits on that seat. That is, including me.
Oh, wow.
Including
the
me
man
and the
of
kids.
the house.
That's the man of the house.
Okay.
Of course, it represents who he is. He's a very strong character. He's very manly. So we had to get a leather seat, this full leather, all wrapped around. I got that from Okadeko. Very good. It was a steal.
All right.
And I had to, of course, the way you sit and style the table next is very manly. We noticed doesn't have flowers like the other places because it needs to be like his space. I didn't want to do a recliner. I'm not really for recliners, so I got him a place where he can put his feet when he's like watching TV. And yeah, that corner somehow became his space because, of course, the man of the house has to have a space.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That floating shelf there is creative. I'm sure you came up with that, no doubt.
Yes, I did. I have, you know, I have a workshop. I do kids furniture.
Yes, I know.
So I work with metal, I work with wood, and I had that. You won't believe, in my previous house, it was a shelf in my laundry area. So when I moved here, that's the sentimental part you're talking about. So I hold on to things. So I moved and I moved and I moved and I still had the shelf. So when I got here, I was like, you know, I think it works.
It works.
So I didn't even bother to paint it. It still has its rustic. You notice it's rusted on the corners and stuff. But I was like, it really has character.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So I just put it there. I put a shelf, a glass shelf on it, and and that's it.
Question.
Yes.
Did you renovate this space? I see you have opened up your kitchen.
Yes.
For us to see what's going on in there.
Oh, yes, I did.
You opened up this.
There's a lot of renovations that have gone into this house. Before, this was solid. Solid. It actually had a hatch. You know those small
hatch.
A hatch. Yeah, the little windows that are like so colonial. I don't even understand what they're about. So what we said is that why don't we link these two spaces rather than because we were not sure whether this was a structural wall. So what we did, we decided to just cut a bigger window to link these two spaces together and to just border it with wood. And yeah, I think I really liked how, I mean, it came out. Yeah, because it linked these two spaces together.
It opens up the space.
Yes, it does.
It makes it more airy.
Yes, and the wood and the tan color on the wall. I think it really worked out. Yeah.
Lovely.
Should I say something?
Tell me.
All these things I'm going to tell you about the changes in the house.
Yeah.
It's my husband's idea.
Your husband?
Yeah,
not you, the creative?
No, who's in strategy and finance. I don't even know how he does this thing.
No wonder he fell in love with you.
It's crazy. He says the most ridiculous things and I'm like, I don't think we can. Then I'm like, that makes sense.
So he has a touch into what this home looks like.
A lot, like literally including the main space. Yes.
Can't wait to see the space.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
What other space? Oh, wait a minute. There's that nook there.
Yes, yes. We can walk to it. Okay. You want to see it?
Yes. So talk to me about this space.
So I had a blank wall next to the stairwell, next to the washroom. Yes. So really, I mean, there's really not anything functional I could do with it. So I decided I should make it like an art gallery of sorts.
Okay.
So what I decided to do is just put up pictures and anything I could find that I could hang up. So, you know, for me, I say a space is never complete. Whenever I see stuff that I like, I just add on. That's why you'll never see anything like standard, you know. Like if I see I've always had that picture, the picture of a like wedding. I made that.
It's different.
Yeah, I made that.
It's not your normal pictured frame.
Yeah, I decided to do that instead so that, you know, so I don't have to put the like wedding album. You know how, you know, people want to see.
Typical.
Yeah, so that's enough. It covers the wedding. I know. So, and later I added the Mr. and Mrs. Then I found the love hearts. That's how I work. I just add things. I find something.
You're having fun in your space.
I do. I won't lie. I have a lot of fun. Fun is everything.
That also, your telescope there.
Yes.
It's a real telescope. Like you
Yes,
guys check out the constellation of stars in the night.
You know.
Do you?
It's a real telescope, but to be honest, I got it for the aesthetics. I saw it somewhere and it looked really nice. I don't know what happened. It stopped working at some point, but it looks really nice.
Absolutely.
Which is why I got it anyway. So I decided to keep it there. Oh, it's pretty. So
lovely. And you know, dying, because you have 3 floors, right?
Yes.
I'm dying to see the other spaces, darling. After you.
All right. Okay, so let me start by showing you my kids' rooms. I'll start with the younger one, my son, who's turning 11 in about 7 days.
I love this place. It's you know, I love everything rustic. The warmth, the woody feeling.
Yeah.
The earth tone colors in the space.
I know. I wanted him to have a big boy room. I changed this like a year ago, and because he was turning 10, double digits, I wanted him to have a big boy room that I would not have to change for a very long time. Yeah, so I think this really speaks the part. He can sleep here until 18th before he ships out.
I love the knickknacks in the space as well.
Yes.
Light fixture.
I know.
Talk to me about the thought process in just creating quickly on how you just the bed, you know, and it has storage, which is amazing.
Yes, yeah, you can check it out. You know, I told you I make kids furniture. Yeah. So of course I did this in my own at my workshop, and I needed to have storage under the bed because if you notice, I mean, the room is not. It's fairly big. It's fairly small. So the problem with most houses, honestly, in Nairobi, is that we don't have dresser space.
Absolutely.
So what I decided is just put dresser space on the bed. The guy is a climber. He likes athletics. He's a soccer guy. He's very active. So he really wanted a high bed. And this is my princess's room.
It's whimsical. It's so cozy.
Oh, thank you.
Girly.
Very girly with a pink.
Me get into this fantasy world.
Which is so strange because now I'm about to change it because I've been given orders from above, from the 15-year-old, that we now need to get into sage. She's not into sage, into greens and stuff. So yeah, we're about to actually do something about the room. But yeah, she's had this space for about 3 years now.
And I love the chandelier too.
Yeah. This is the one thing I'm not changing. I loved it. Immediately I saw it, I was like, you know what, this is it. So as much as I'm redoing the space and I'm changing it to the sage that she wants, I'm being given orders.
You must.
Yeah, I have like...
So do you clash with her personality? You know, because your kids obviously are clashing with your... with your interests, you being an expert in interior, being the design guru, do personalities clash when you have to do this?
Not really.
Or you treat them as a client?
No, they shouldn't clash because as much as you say you're a designer, the main part of a designer is the functionality. So you have to make the functionality work. In terms of look and feel and likes, you have to listen to the client. In this case, the client is my 15-year-old. So she tells me she wants sage. I have to bring sage in. I just have to make the rooms functional. That is my most important job. Anything else she tells me, I have to listen.
So what next, madam?
So I don't know, maybe I take you to my husband's office?
Oh, that would be nice.
I'm about to show you my husband's office. which was not always a livable space. It was a dark hole.
Is it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was a storage space. I mean, it was just like a weird, you notice the corners I was talking about earlier,
Yes.
like the house just has different kind of corners.
Yes.
So it was just like a storage space. And because, I mean, after COVID, you know what happened? Like, we all had to work from home and everything. So he needed a space where he could function. He normally gets a lot of conference halls and stuff. So yeah, so he said, you know what? I was going to make this into a closet. Then he said, you know what? I think I need an office more than a closet. And so this is what happens.
So you've been married for how long?
Man, 2005, how does that count? What, 50? Oh, 16 years now. It's going to be 16 in December.
16 years.
Yes, 16.
And how did you meet him?
Oh God, I met him in campus. I was in university in Nairobi. He was doing some stuff. He was in, you know, ISEC, the student thingy. Yeah, so he was in ISEC, but in ISEC International, because he was in the Netherlands. So he came in for a short while, and somehow we bumped into each other, and I don't know, sparks, things just happened. The funny thing I need to mention, I met him in 2004, in August. That's when I bumped into him, and we got married in 2005. Graduated in October, December I got married.
What do you love most about him?
Oh my God, okay, his strength, you know, he's calm, but with that calmness, he's full of power. He's not a guy you can just take for, like, you know, heavy. He looks like he's an easy going person if you don't know him, but within that easiness is power. He's simmering power. I love that. I love men who don't have to show that they are powerful, but you know that they are powerful. And then he's actually he's a good person. In fact, I keep telling my folks that if there's a guy I know who will get entryway straight to heaven, it's my husband. He's a kind person, a good person, but you can't take him for granted.
Say something to him that he's never had from you.
Oh,
on camera, this special for him.
Oh my God, I don't know. I think I've told him everything. I don't really mince words, but what I'll reiterate is what I've told him that he never believes. I love the fact that you are strong without showing that you're strong, but within yourself there's simmering strength, and that whole thing is so manly and very, very attractive. So welcome to my master bedroom.
This is different. It's such a showstopper, my goodness. Completely mind-blowing, guys. You should see what I'm saying.
Well, this space changed 360. Yeah, I mean, this was not what it looked like before. It was, of course, just one floor with a high-pitched roof, and then I had closets on that side, and the bed used to be on that corner somewhere. But the closet space was not enough for both of us. So again, I mentioned my husband comes up with this crazy idea. Said that, why don't you put a loft and then the bed can be up there and then we can have closet space? And I was like, you're mad. I don't know what you're talking about. And then later I was like, makes sense. So 3 years down the line, after thinking about it for 3 years, I was like, let me just do what he's suggesting. Let me map it out, and voila, this is what it came out to.
The island is where your closet is.
Yeah.
Your bed is upstairs.
Yes. And so the closet is supporting the loft, essentially. So it allowed us all functional, U-shape, because I needed this place supported. And so that allowed me to have his space,
Yes,
and my space. So yeah, I mean, now we have at least decent space for our clothes. And I actually love the feel. The feel. It's just fantastic. The pitch, we needed to have a space that was not double volume, but doesn't cover the floor upstairs. And so we decided, rather than have an empty space, why not have a lounge area where we can just sit and chill. And this is a place where we just talk about stuff, have fun, make puzzles.
Oh, look at that.
I know.
How many pieces?
I think 1,000 pieces, very tiny. Just this far took us 10 hours. Then we got tired. I think we stopped at around 1 a.m. Also, I have to mention, okay, now this is where I said to have the small stairwell. It needed to be like a very compact staircase because the space is not as big.
So cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the bed upstairs.
Please come up.
Okay.
So yeah, so this
Very
is my
unique.
bed.
Very unique.
Yeah.
Very soothing, very calming.
Yes.
You guys have taken over the space, like you're at the peak of the home.
You know,
How
I
does
remember,
it feel to be in this space?
I love it. I remember when I shared it, one of my very good friends, Mercy, who I love to bits, I remember told me at the out, I don't know what, in came in romance. And I was like, oh my goodness, is that what it looks like? But I love it though.
I love it on your behalf.
Yeah, it's very, I mean, the colors, have you noticed, as I mentioned, I really keep it toned down. This
Yes.
is my earth, I love earth colors.
Yes.
Because it allows me to pop everything else. I just love a neutral canvas. And so, yeah, it's that simple. It's just enough for a bed. He has enough space on that side, enough space. I think I've shown you everything.
No, you haven't.
Really? Maybe this view down here?
What a gorgeous view, my goodness.
Yeah, so maybe we can go grab some lunch now?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my house.
Oh yeah, I love that. Then it means it's worked.
It's worked.
Yeah, because Mikasa is a customer. That's what I tell everyone.
So let's party.
Oh yeah.
Can I serve myself?
Oh, of course. Mikasa is a customer.
Little crabs.
Yes.
How old is little crabs?
What, 8 years now?
8 years.
Yeah.
So what's new? What should people look forward to?
All rooms. We started getting into rooms because we realized that furniture is not enough. Doing furniture. We are now trying to get into people's spaces to show them that if you get our furniture, there's so much more you can do.
Okay.
There's lighting, flooring, textures and stuff. So right now we are doing home decor. That's between me and my sister because we are the designers. Hoping to expand soon, but right now it's crazy because it's just the two of us.
5 years from now, where will Little Crabs be?
Oh my God, we have been fighting for us to be global.
Right?
Yeah.
So what drink are you going to have, lady?
A Coke, of course. A Coke. Yes.
Sorry I interrupted you. You said...
No problem. I mean, I'm thinking of doing it global. Me and my sister run the business. With my brother and my husband, you know, back office, back end kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, we are planning to take this thing global, but we are very hands-on and we're really big on design. So that's why, I mean, for us, it's a very organic growth. We have to make sure that things are working on ground first before we think of any taking off, you know. So probably that's why it looks like it's slower than it should be, because I mean 8 years down the line we should be further, but I'm really loving the design process. That's all it is for me.
Where can they find you guys?
You can find us online because we are netizens after all, but you can also physically find us in Kileleshwa on Authoritative Road. That is where our physical location is, our showroom. And yeah, I think largely on Facebook and on Instagram, that is where we mostly are.
What page?
Little Cribs Kids Furniture on Instagram.
Look into the camera, my dear.
Little Cribs Kids Furniture on Instagram and Little Cribs on Facebook. Yes.
I think it's absolutely amazing. So I want my viewers, I love Art of Living viewers. I love you guys and thank you for watching Art of Living. I want you guys to win something from Little Crabs because I'm so passionate. Maybe because I have a little girl, but I'm passionate about what you do. You do an incredible job.
Thank you.
Your craftsmanship is exceptional.
Thank you.
And I want our winners to win something. Are you going to give away something to our viewers?
Yes. We have a lot of people who are asking for names, customized names, like what you saw upstairs in my master bedroom. So yeah, I'm giving you a chance to win a customized name for your little one.
So what question are you going to ask for them to answer?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you help me?
What's the name of this store, guys? What's the name of this store? Send your answers to my page at Miss Nylan Tay on Instagram and Twitter at Nylan Tay Kenga, Facebook at Miss Nylan Tay. Again, I repeat, the question is, what's the name of this store? I look forward to your answers and good luck.
You know?
Let's toast to family business.
I know.
It works.
It does work. You just need to know each other. It does work. It does.
Yeah, so you don't have to fight all the time.
Oh, no, we don't. But even if you do, you still know where your boundaries lie and you can figure it out.
Guys, haven't you had fun as much as I have? I've always said, Art of Living, here we party. It's always a party. Thank you so much, Maria, for having us.
Thank you.
We've had such a wonderful time. Your space is wonderful. It's beautiful. Your ideas are exceptional, unconventional.
I know.
Watch Art of Living next week at 6 o'clock, where we learn 1 or 2 things on how to be different and to live large and big and to always enjoy life. Let's explore, engage, and discover. Thank you for watching.